And we welcome you into another edition of Dodgers Daily. I'm Casey Porter of Dodger Poke Report. I'm so glad that you've decided to tune in on Tuesday, August 10th for the next edition of Dodgers Daily. There was a lot of good action last night. The affiliates went 0-4, but there was a lot of good action. Dustin May had to wait almost an hour for his third rehab start in Oklahoma City. I think he will probably have one more rehab start after this one, but Oklahoma City still lost, although Edwin Rios and Michael Busch both had big nights. Andy Pages hit a home run last night. Bobby Miller was hitting 99. Jorbet Vivas had a big night for the Loons. Emmett Sheehan hit 99 with his fastball. And then the 2022 draft class continued to shine down in Single A. Rancho Cucamonga and Junior Garcia might be the hottest hitter on the entire planet. So there's a lot of action to get to. Let's not waste any time. Let's get right to the highlights. If you go to any of my social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, you can see every pitch of Dustin May's first inning. He threw 4 curveballs that reached as high as 85.1, 4 sinkers as high as 97.8, and 1 changeup at 86.8. So he was on point again last night. He had to wait about an hour through a rain delay. It was raining through his entire performance. So it was a good performance for Dustin May. As I said earlier in the open, I think he will have one more start in Oklahoma City before he rejoins the big club in Los Angeles. Drew Avans extended his on-base streak to 45 games, and I'm just telling you, this young man out of southeastern Louisiana is a heck of a player. The next pitch after this, the first or second pitch, I should say, he stole second base, so he can do a little bit of everything. He's a good defensive outfielder. His average is approaching 300. He has the 45-game on-base streak. He steals a lot of bases, so this is a good player in Drew Avans, a left-handed outfielder for the. We all know how well Miguel Vargas can hit, and the Dodgers are trying to create versatility with him by moving him to left field. He plays third base. He's played some second. He's played some first base. Now he's playing left field and doing a very good job of it. So I wanted to show you this very good catch that he made last night in Oklahoma City in left field. Michael Busch has one of the best hit tools that I have seen in a long, long time. And last night he had his second consecutive 2-hit night. That makes 5 of the 7 games here in this month of August that Michael Busch has multi-hit games. A left-hander out of North Carolina just can absolutely hit. He has one of the best hit tools, like I said a minute ago, that I have seen in a long, long time. Edwin Rios had 3 hits for Oklahoma City last night to extend his hit streak to 7 games with the AAA affiliates of the Dodgers. He's hitting 300 in the 6 games he played in this month of August. His OPS is 768, so Edwin Rios continues to have a good rehab stint with Oklahoma City. Bobby Miller was hitting 99 again last night, but 3 runs in both the 6th and 3 in the 7th propelled Midland, the AA affiliates of the Oakland A's, to victory 7-3 Tuesday night in beautiful One Oak Field, downtown Tulsa, in front of 3,582 fans. Bobby Miller, that you're looking at here, he recorded a career-high 11 strikeouts in his 6 innings, and he walked no one. He gave up 3. He had the big fastball at 99, but the big part of last night was the big curveball he showed that you can see in this video. It's on my Twitter feed, it's on my Instagram feed or Facebook, and the changeup that you're going to see in the last pitch of this video. So Bobby Miller had the secondaries working. He did give up a home run in the 6th inning. The Dodgers tried to extend him last night. He gave up a walk and a home run, which led to the 3 runs. But Bobby Miller looked very good last night for the Drillers. And the video wasn't very good of it, but this is Andy Pages' 20th home run of 2022, the 3rd this month. He's hitting 292 so far in August with an OPS of 1.081. So he's heating up, and when he's hot, he can carry an entire team games at a time. I have seen it with my own eyes. This is right-hander Jose Martinez, who had another scoreless outing last night for the Drillers. That makes 6 in a row for him, and that covered 7.1 innings. So the right-hander, who reaches about 96 on his fastball at the high end of it, had another good outing last night. Oklahoma City gave up 6 in an inning, just like Tulsa. The Loons gave up 6 runs in back-to-back innings last night. Although Emmett Sheehan shined, his fastball hit 99 miles an hour, but the Loons lost 7-1 Tuesday night at Dow Diamond in front of 3,037 fans. This is Emmett Sheehan, and the last pitch of this video, if you go to my Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, is a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. He struck out 9 In his 5.2 innings of work, he gave up just one run. His average against this year is just 1.93. Hitters are only hitting 193 against Emmett Sheehan. So far in August, he has 17 strikeouts, just 3 walks. So watch out for this kid, Emmett Sheehan. This is left-handed pitcher Jacob Cantleberry out of the University of Missouri. He had another great outing, and quietly, he has really been setting the world on fire as of late for the Loons. He went scoreless in his 1 inning last night. He now has gone scoreless in 7 of his last 9. His ERA in July was just 123.123, and his average against last month in July was just 125. So hitters only hit 125 against him. His ERA was 1.23. So Jacob Cantleberry's having a very good year. Jorbet Vivas had another 2-hit day for the Loons. He has multi-hit games in 2 of his last 3 and 6 of the last 9 for the explosive left-handed hitter for the Loons. And look at him leg out this triple. That was a lot of fun to watch, and you got to see it right up close and personal. So there is Jorbet Vivas. 2022 draft pick Chris Aline had another hit last night for Rancho. He is an exciting young player. Look at him hit this triple and watch the hustle and watch the speed. And he's hitting .368 since he joined Rancho. That is Taylor Young, I believe, that is scoring on your screen. And Chris Aline drove him in with an RBI triple. There he is. Look at that hustle. Look at the speed. Look at the power. Look at the excitement. An exciting young player, Chris Aline, the left-handed hitter out of Maryland. Yainer Fernandez, catcher, kind of second baseman, do-it-all type guy, hit his 7th home run for the Quakes. He's hitting .287 with an OPS of .796 on the year. So Yainer Fernandez, the young man out of Venezuela, catcher out of Venezuela, is having a good year for the Quakes. Junior Garcia might be the hottest man on the planet. He had his 4th, let me get this right, his 4th multi-hit game in a row. 4th multi-hit game in a row for Junior Garcia, and 6th out of his last 7. He is 13 for his last 28 with 2 home runs, 2 doubles, 9 RBIs, 24 total bases for Junior Garcia. I know a lot of people are excited about, and there is a lot of buzz around catcher Dalton Rushing out of Louisville. He had another base hit last night. Look at the amount of power and the charge he puts in behind a baseball when he hits it. And he is hitting .316 with an OPS of .961 since he joined Rancho. So Rushing is 6 for his last 15 with 3 RBIs, 10 total bases. So he has had a very good start to his start in the Dodgers organization, just recently drafted here in the 2022 draft. Catcher out of Louisville, left-handed hitter Dalton Rushing. I'm glad that you tuned in for another edition of Dodgers Daily for Tuesday, August 10th, 2022, and I hope that you tune in tomorrow. And I also hope that you visit DodgerPokeReport.com or go to Dodger Poke Report on all the social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok, or you subscribe to our podcast. Just go to your podcast streaming service of your choice, search Dodgers Daily, and you will never miss a thing. As always, thanks for tuning in, and go Dodgers!